Here we are with Clair de Lune Lenormand deck. I do have to say I got these off of a website where I thought I was getting a great deal, and maybe this is why, because there is no guidebook, and from what I understand, they might be fakes. So with that said, make sure you go to websites that are of the publisher and of the author, so that way that person can get the funding for it. I figured if I share the deck, then maybe there's more of a chance that people will go to the legit site and purchase their decks, because they're great decks. They should be seen. They should be publicized, regardless of who's trying to get over, right? I know myself, I won't go to that website anymore. All right. So if anything, maybe I'm just helping spread awareness on that. And I'm happy to do so. I think that's what my whole calling is in life, is to spread awareness. I always share everything that I know, regardless if it's wanted to be heard or not. That way people can do with the information what they'd like, right? It's not my business what they do with it. All right, so card number 1 is the Writer. Aren't these pretty? Just very simple. There's the back. It's funny how the back is way more, way bolder than the artwork itself. Then we've got number 2, Clover. 3, Boat. House. Number 5 is Tree. Number 6 is Cloud. Number 7 is Snake. 8, Coffin. 9, Boutique, or Bouquet, so sorry. 10 is Scythe. 11, Whip. 12, Birds. 13, Child. 14, Fox. 15, Bear. 16, Star. 17, Stork. 18 is Dog. Tower. 19. 20 is Garden. Mountain. 21. 22 is Crossroads. 23 is Mice. Whoopsie. 24 is Heart. 25, Ring. 26, Book. 27 is Letter. 28, Man. And we've got, is that 28 again? Interesting, we have 2 28s. Man coming straight forward, and man is kind of turning away. So maybe that's symbolism in itself. We've got woman turning away. All right, and there's women being straightforward. 30, we've got Lily. Sun, 31. 32 is the Moon. 33, Key. 34 is the Fish. 35 is the Anchor. 36, Cross. Oh yay, here is the author's name, Tina Torian, 2016. Clair de Lune Lenormand. Very nice, happy to see that. And scan here to get the guidebook and replacement card. All right, should we do a quick reading? I'm going to leave the title page in there as just an added bonus in case we get it. It just means that, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, perhaps. First card is Fox, number 14. Maybe there's a fox in the midst. You know the old adage that they say sly as a fox. Maybe someone's trying to get over on something. Or someone, for that matter. And then we've got the bear. Of course, Mama Bear comes to mind. Mama Bear is very protective. So with that said, whatever it is that's going on, someone who's trying to be sly, always know that there's going to be some kind of protection there. You just have to play dead right now. Let things unwind as they're supposed to. On another note, I'm getting a vision of people are supposed to be very big or bigger than themselves or appear bigger than themselves in order for a bear to kind of run off. I don't know if that's correct, so please do your research. I would hate to give someone advice and say, oh, so-and-so said that I needed to do this if I was confronted with a bear. Please do your research on any of the readings or any kind of posts that you may see or read. Always do your own research regardless of what they say. And regardless of where you're seeing them. It's imperative that you do so. Another thought is bears hibernate. So maybe there's someone who's trying to be sly as a fox and it's caused you to have to find a place to hibernate. And it's just not time for you to come out yet. Oh, look at this. There's a man who's looking away and it can't look you in the face. Perhaps there's a man involved. Is that a young man? I don't know. Is that an immature man? Maybe. Look how the bear's looking at him though, like, uh-huh. And the sly fox is looking at him that way too, and he doesn't want to look at anybody in the eye, does he? Aw, poor man. I'm just saying that because there's stuff he's got to work through. You see how the light is lit up on his neck? Oh my goodness. Even the light is trying to shine on you to say, hey, you got to look at yourself. But no, he's turning his face away from the light. Number 28 adds up to a 1, folks. It's the start of something. The bear's in hibernation, still looking at this guy and this big old light on his neck. It's like, don't you see that you've been spotted? Sorry. I don't mean to like laugh or giggle, but I did another post on a different channel and I said, you know, I really feel bad for those people who think that they can just do things and get away with it and not be found out. And I still laugh about it, even though I should feel bad about that, because it's like these people are sick in the mind, folks. But there's a part of me that still like laughs in disbelief. Like, I cannot believe people do that. You will always be found out. You'll feel it on the back of your neck. You will always feel it. You will not be comfortable when you do things that are wrong. Sorry, it's just stupid. Everything's come out. Even the moon goes down. You know? Even when you think that you're being hidden in darkness. Look how he's looking at the moon like, no, everything's covered. I'm protected. I'm safe. Because we're doing this in darkness. We're out in the ocean. We're burying the moon. It will never be found out, but you know what? The moon goes down and the sun comes up. It's just the way that it is. It's just the way that it is, folks. There was a card on here, the book, that was on the bottom of the deck when I looked at it when I got the moon. When that moon illuminates and that sun comes out, you see how the sun is already shining on the moon already? There's the book. You can look at the book as the big old good book, you know, where you've got your conscience and, you know, you've got your morals and whatnot, or you can look at it as you're getting the book thrown at you. Legally, it's all going to come out. And you're looking right at the book. Look at that. You see how the spine of the book is like right in that man's face. You had the option to come clean. That the ocean was trying to clean the moon. You had the timing. You had the opportunity to come clean with whatever it was that you were doing, but now you're looking at the big old book. And you're going to get bit. The snake is coming. And see how it's recoiled? It's time. It's time. The man is looking at the snake, about to bite. Take care, you guys. I'd stay loyal to yourself if I were you. Because the 18 adds up to a 9. That's the end of the road. That's the end of an opportunity. That's the end of a lesson. Even that dog is looking away from that man. That dog is loyal to someone else. Not with this man. Not with him. Dog's turned away. All the people that could have been involved in this with you, they're all turning their back on you, and you're going to be left with the snake and the book. Because this dog, the one that had the loyalty and that would have stayed there, gone. You know that hand that painting of the hands that touch each other? That dog is under that hand. That dog is under the protection of the spirit. That dog looks towards the good book. Not the one in the legal field where it's like you're getting the book thrown at you. That dog of loyalty and companionship and kindness and trust. See how the man has turned away from the dog now? It was not intentional when I put it down. We all have choices to make. Make the right choice. With that said, make it a great day.